rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
So the New York starting five, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. Some exciting news for MP fans as we now have confirmation that it will appear in the dunk contest. Just another reason, Greg, not to miss All-Star Weekend this year.
And I'm very curious about what he's cooking up for the contest. A guy with his athletic ability could make a huge splash. Maybe we'll even get a little preview here tonight.
Oh, here's Edwards. He had 27 points last game. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
That's on the defense there. When MP senses one of his guys is open, he hits him right away.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Barrett, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Randall against Edwards. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Brunson against Maxey. Brunson, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
For three, Edwards. Robinson pulls it in. For New York, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Randall finds Brunson. Up top, Barrett. New York moving it around. Outside, Robinson. Back to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
Maxey passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And so it's New York with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Quickly the pass to Robinson. This one for 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Boston Celtics. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Edwards with another miss. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
And going up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather.
The Knicks leading by 5. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Quickly in at the 1. Barrett the pass to Quickly. Trying to get open is Robinson. Bangs home the trifecta. Quickly's got the lead up to 8 now for New York. Harden kicks to Edwards. The feed to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first
And I feel
personal
like one of
foul.
the more underrated
First team
aspects
foul.
of Embiid's game is his
At the
passing.
line for your
He understands
Sixers.
that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Quickly the pass to Fournier. Back to quickly from past the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Edwards with it. Defended now by Fournier. Edwards looking it over. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. New York leading by 10. In the corner, Barrett with it. And again, New York with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Inside, here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then, up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong.
Quickly against Edwards. To the middle. Here's Harris. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Harris has got his first 2 points of the night.
He's been doing this for a long time. Harris is so productive inside.
Passes it to Fournier. Now, here's Barrett. Pass to Randall. And here is Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Barrett kicks to Randall. Kept alive by New York. Count that bucket. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Celtics was superb. He added 27 points and made an impact from outside the arc, hitting a good number of three-pointers. Another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him. Kevin, we'll see if he can keep it going tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
Well, this team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that...
What a performance from R.J. Barrett.
Your 76ers, 34. The Knicks, 45. Here come your Philadelphia 76ers.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Harris and Embiid are manning the post position. Edwards is out there with Maxey, and it's Thibault in at the small forward position.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. At one point, they led by 16. Bounce pass Robinson. Brunson finds Robinson. Good D by Embiid. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers. They have all done the same thing. They went into win-now mode.
Robinson passes to Quickly. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Embiid. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Finally, a bank. It only took 5 attempts in half.
Fournier's checked in for Barrett. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
Quickly the pass to Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Idle on the wing. Edwards against Quickly. The offensive rebound. Edwards dishes to Harris. Out to Edwards. Back to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And you see how comfortable Harris is in these sets. Cutting well after setting that pick.
The Knicks leading by 9. Pass to Brunson. Outside Fournier. Back to Brunson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And that's now 7 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
And if you need a lockdown defender, Richard, look no further than Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, I watched him play in college at Washington, and in a short amount of time.
The 76ers trail by 17, and New York looking at who they've got. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Cameron Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Robinson in at the center position.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
The pass to Robinson. Back to Quickly. 4 on the shot clock. Launches it. He can't get that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Quickly against Edwards. Here's Harris. Doesn't go that time. The Knicks leading by 16. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Randall right side. Over Harris. Randall with the bucket.
And we've seen Randall add a 3-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
Harris finds Edwards. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
after sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Passes to Brunson. Pass to Randall. Back to Quickly. Here's Barrett. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Embiid with the steal. Outside Edwards. There's the three. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Brunson. Randall down low. Harris is there. A shot. No good. Good D by Embiid. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big men should.
New York calls timeout. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And that the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big win for us. We close this out, and we'll show the rest of the league who we are.
Thanks, David. On the wing quickly. Edwards defending. The shot's good from Quickly.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Maxey passes to Edwards. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Man, you watch MP. He is so talented. And this man, let me just tell you, he's determined.
Some nice passing by New York here. Elbow shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York. That free throw good from Randall.
Julius Randall at the line for 2.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The 76ers trail by 14. Edwards passes to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
Pass to Barrett. Now here is Robinson. Now Barrett. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys, with a split 2 games apiece.
Philadelphia foul. MP. That's his first personal foul. Third.
And he knocks down. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time.
And with the trade deadline behind us, we have a sense now of the teams poised to make a move after the All-Star break, Grant.
Always an interesting time of the season. Teams are jockeying for playoff position, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And, of course, some GMs stuck their necks out at the deadline. Now we get to see if any of those big moves pay off.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. MP is out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. One of the best parts of All-Star Weekend, the Rising Stars game. MP will be in it this year.
Yes, he will. And that game is so much fun to watch. The future of the NBA on full display, and MP is a huge part of it.
Now here's Edwards, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. And he's going for the oop here, and stolen by Irving. It's Warren on the wing. Back to Curry. Pass to O'Neal. The 3-ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevailed, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future. Some gritty play from Embiid. Other guys might have backed off because of the contact.
O'Neal on the wing. Back to Irving. There's the 3. Not going to go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it. What fascinates me about Kyrie Irving, clearly he is one of the most skilled guards to ever play. Ask his counterparts, other NBA players, who their favorite basketball player is, who the most complete player is. The answer will be Kyrie Irving.
And Edwards slams it in.
Giving the people exactly what they want. MP with an attack on the rim.
Irving against Edwards. Irving, no good. And again, about Kyrie Irving, we really are witnessing one of the best point guards to play the game, Doris.
BA, one of the best scoring guards we have ever seen. His handle is elite. It gives you some sense of how much the position has evolved. Point guards almost must score as much as they facilitate.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Edwards against Irving. Outside Curry. Pass to Sharp. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Outside Maxey. Back to Edwards. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And it's Maxey missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Sharp. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
The 76ers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in for Embiid. Tucker comes in for Harris. Milton's checked in for Thibault. And it's Harden in for Maxey. And Harrell throws it down.
Throw it up and let Montrezl Harrell finish.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Out to the wing.
Harris outside. Over Harrell. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
This guy has proven that anywhere on the court, he can be a knockdown shooter. Joe Harris in the mid-range.
Tucker finds Edwards. Fires from deep. And the 76ers another three.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
There's 39 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Thomas. Back to Sumner. And he buries his first look.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Milton passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
MP putting in the work for his team right now. Foot on the gas pedal. He's cooking.
Here's Sumner. Oh, good D by Edwards. Right side, Harden. Outside, Edwards. And the 76ers another three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Sixers on top, leading by 9. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Your next U10 team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Royce O'Neal is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Well, NP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He picked up 16 points and drilled a few from outside the arc, helping open up the floor. We keep seeing great nights from him. What a streak he is on.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. You have to love the intensity he showed last time out.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force, and tonight might be more of the same.
Well, I think what he has shown is when they send 2 in his direction, he is willing to make the pass and trust his teammates to make plays so critical.
Just 5 to shoot. Irving finds Warren, and here's Curry for 3. Thibault with the board. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Outside Edwards. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
O'Neal on the wing. Irving against Edwards. Can they get it? And the layup by Irving.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
Know it all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Oh, and trailing by double digits, who can you count on to continue the battle? He's answering in the affirmative.
Timeout call, the 76ers. And so it's Philadelphia closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Thibault and Harris at the 3 and the 4. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Edwards. And it's Embiid in at the center position.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Nets with possession here. It's a 13-point game. The kick out, Curry. Pass to Warren. Knocks it loose. 5 on the clock. Thibault with it. Warren covering. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Maxey. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Edwards has got 3 assists in the game.
He did. I mean, MP understands how to read a defense, including how to spot overcommitments and getting it to open teammates.
Now here's Curry. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Kicks it out to Warren. 3-pointer. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards, a pass to Thibault. Back to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. Maxey against Curry. Now here's Warren. Tight defense on him. To the middle. He's off on that one. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Edwards finds Maxey. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Emphatic slam by Embiid. Not afraid to get physical with the defense.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Tucker's checked in for Tobias Harris. Here's Claxton. Embiid covers. Pass to Warren. Clock at 4. To stop the drought. The shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Irving. He's got 7. And Thibault comes to help.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Warren against Edwards. Now here's Warren. Not a lot of room. Here's Claxton. And the Nets miss again.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Thibault. Rebound Brooklyn. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 9.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
That's great work inside from MP. Boy, like whenever he forces the defense's hand like that.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Sumner comes in for Curry. Korkmaz is checked in for Philadelphia. Harden comes in for Maxey. Here's Sumner. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. Off target with the three. For Brooklyn, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Outside Irving. O'Neal on the wing. Pulls it from the corner, and he gets that one. O'Neal's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Outside Tucker. Pass to Edwards. On the wing, Harden. Back to Edwards. Here's the three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, the confidence that MP holds really shows up when he pulls up from deep. That is tough. And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
From deep. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
A sequence you might expect from Embiid, an elite rebounder, and the man knows how to finish.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances. A completely new group for the 76ers. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. Joe Harris out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Sharp in at the 5. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Edwards. No good on the triple. Now here's Irving. Down low. Pass to Claxton. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
Don't be the one that be living a lie. If you be plotting, you better be wise. Never be letting them get me alive. Probably be trying to be killing the vibe. I will endeavor to sever the ties. Spending my hours on keeping the relevance. I was a brother with nothing but eminence. I was a pressure with nothing but elegance. I was a man who believed in development. Hard to fake, had to be prevalent. Last place, never was evidence. Even though I was ahead of them, I was determined to make them irrelevant. Then I come for their regiment. I'll be the king of the residence. Put me on Letterman. I'm in my element. I was 11 when I was a... Give me the mic. Running the king. Hungry as ever.
Kevin Garnett.
Okay, so it's round 2. Back to Chris for the second round pick. What do you have?
All right, so with the second pick, I have what I need on the perimeter. Now I have to go get a big, I think. And right now, just looking at the value that's on the board, I'm going to go with Big Z.
All right, back to the Warriors. I want youth. I want a pick and roll mate for Tracy McGrady. I want him to have a running mate for many, many years to come.
Mark, as always, we saw some movement at the trade deadline. Now those teams are trying to incorporate new players, while at the same time trying to make a championship push.
And we know, Kevin, these players were brought in to help them reach that goal, but along the way there will be growing pains. I think it's inevitable. They don't have a lot of time to get them up to speed, so we'll see how it plays out.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Holly Stein is out there with Smith, and it's Mwaba in at the small forward.
And what you appreciate about Embiid is how even-keeled he is. He's someone his guys love playing with.
And here's Maxey following Jalen Green's three. Edwards, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And when Embiid gets that close to the rim, you know he is looking to finish with authority.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Green. Outside Porter. The pass to Nwaba. Back to Porter. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Embiid.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And so it's Houston with it. 76ers getting the bucket. Green, the pass to Porter. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Now, here's Nwaba. Following the miss by MP. And that one's good by Porter.
Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
Porter against Edwards. Here's the lob for Harris. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Green, the pass to Nwaba. And stolen by Thibault. Jumps up. And then jammed down as he goes wide over Jalen Green.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack.
Now, here's Porter. Clock at 6. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot. And we know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Rockets trail by 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Rockets. They did get a win in their first matchup against this team, and he said the game plan remains the same. Attack, attack, attack. Pound the ball into the paint and try to score inside. Well, Kevin, we know the defense is going to anticipate that, but it may not matter if they don't have the length and athleticism to slow these guys down. We'll see. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
Edwards, that's good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. P.J. Tucker comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's James Harden in for Maxey. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 7. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
In their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
Christopher, no good. The 76ers leading by 9. Now the 76ers on the break. Offensive rebound. Here's Milton. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Green taking his time here. Over Harden. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
I like when Green aggressively hunts his shot. He's a very impressive.
About that.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Philadelphia.
All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your 6th.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Martin is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Christopher in at the 3.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Here's Harrell. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Rockets trail by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
.107 left in the first half of the game. Christopher, the pass to Porter. Over Edwards. Another miss by Houston.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Fires for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Covington. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Porter looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Covington. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the three-pointer. Covington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Edwards against Porter. Melton kicks to Edwards. On the wing, Melton. Defended by Covington. Back to Edwards. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for it. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. 76ers ahead.
44. The Rockets. 27.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc right now. Front court is Thibault and Harris. Tyrese Maxey out there with MP. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Nets had a huge game. He finished with 32 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. And his play is what allowed them to finally bust free. Snapping a losing streak like that is huge for a team's confidence. Kevin, it'll be interesting to see if he can help them get another W tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Şengün's checked in for Houston.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Embiid finds Edwards. 76ers moving the ball around. To the inside. Green against Maxey. Over Green. Here's Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. Joel has position. There's not much anybody can do to stop him.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The 76.
Substitution on the court.
32 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Harrell kicks to Edwards. Beyond the arc. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside, Green. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. 6 to shoot. To the paint. To stop the run. No good there.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And so it's Philadelphia having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Martin is out there with Marjanovic. And there's Gordon, and it's Christopher in at the 2.
Well, there's no denying MP has put in countless hours in the gym. And this type of performance serves as a testament to his work ethic.
Gordon against Edwards. Pass to Marjanovic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA. There's that floor awareness on display. MP feeling the overcommitment and then whipping that pass to the open teammate.
Gordon, the pass to Christopher. Gordon against Edwards. Passes to Chris. Outside Gordon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. Well, certainly Clark, the 76ers, the pass.
Substitution on the court.
Şengün passes to Martin. Here's Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
That's his first.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals, in my mind, was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Back to Edwards. He kicks it to Reed. 5 to shoot. Shoots a three. And the 76ers get it back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Şengün. That's his first personal foul. Third team.
And that one misses. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Back to Gordon. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Christopher. Rebound by the 76ers. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Edwards kicks to Reed. Left side, Edwards. To the right side. From deep. No good that time. Here's Christopher. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Clark.
me a cold. Dark skin, light skin, medium tones. Permting braids got mini afros. Thick lips got hips, some of us don't. Big nose contour, some of us won't. Never wanna put us in the media, bro. Wanna like Kardashians. Wanna my auntie got a yo. Wheel up the tell her reload it. I've got the camera, my girls are posing. I need some backup, then my ones are rolling. Grown woman things, I'm never at risk. Mind my own business, I'm never in mess. Who am I ain't bae. Get a slice of the cake. Want a house with a view and a new pair of shoes. Keep it real from the jump. Gucci, little pump, little vibe, little bass, little kick, little snare, little lies, big truths. Do you? They don't care. Do you? They don't care. Get your to the box and build up from there. I don't have a with me, but I still walk with a lean. I rock Nikes cause we think they're clean. MJ leather jacket, beat it Billie Jean. MJ leather jacket cause I think I'm bad. That's cool, I like it. The growth, the light, the pain, the fight. We love, we fight, we hurt, we cry. He paid the price, you'll be alright. Give me some time away. I took a little time. I'll pray, we gon' be alright. Okay, alright. Type more, put them in cursive. Deep like I'm burying hearses. Preach like I'm doing up churches. They got Chanel bags and purses. And I got some mashed up vans that I won't throw away cause I'm needy and hurting. I keep it in cause I can. I seen it and I think it's in my genetics that I'm indebted. Cool off is expected, wow. Gather your thoughts and collect them now. Penny for my thoughts, make a fortune, bow. Had to keep rapping off beat, bro, how? Talking about you getting on the tracks since when? Everybody's here, we don't need more friends. Just do you, you ain't gotta pretend. Just do you, you ain't gotta pretend. He was doing school while they were doing ends. Now he's doing money and them man are doing pen. You know about 6 or 5 of the men. You know about half of the men follow trends. He said to me, they put in the streets. That's what they wanted for me. And I said, gee, someone can fix you a plate, but no one can force you to eat. Like when will he see himself as a king and not just a pawn in these streets? And when will we come together as a tribe and be what intended to be? I just wanna be free.